Hello everyone, this is Chitralekha Kataki, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Paramedical Science, Assam Downtown University. Today, I am going to discuss about carbohydrates. The contents are definition, classification, examples of carbohydrates and their functions. Here comes definition. According to the older definition, carbohydrates are known as hydrates of carbon containing the element carbon, hydrogen and oxygen having the formula CnH2nOn. However, there are some exceptions. For example, acetic acid and lactic acid satisfy the formula CnH2nOn, but they are not carbohydrates, while deoxyribose sugar having one oxygen less as compared to the ribose sugar is an important sugar in DNA but does not satisfy the formula CnH2nOn. So, a new definition is there, and according to this new definition, carbohydrates are polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketones or compound which produce them on hydrolysis. Then, classification of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are classified into 4 different types: monosaccharide, disaccharide, oligosaccharide and polysaccharides. Monosaccharides are simple sugar. They contain only a single sugar unit which cannot be further hydrolyzed. Disaccharides means di means 2 and saccharide means sugar. It contains 2 sugar units which are joined by glycosidic linkage. Oligosaccharide contain 3 to 10 sugar units and polysaccharides contain more than 10 sugar units. Now monosaccharide. On the basis of number of carbon atom, monosaccharides are classified into triose having 3 carbon atom, tetrose having 4 carbon atom, pentose having 5 carbon atom, hexose 6 carbon atom and heptose having 7 carbon atom. On the basis of the presence of functional groups, monosaccharides again are classified into aldoses and ketoses. Aldoses are the monosaccharides in which aldehyde is the functional group, and ketoses are the monosaccharides in which ketone are the functional groups. Here comes some examples of monosaccharides. For triose, glyceraldehyde is an aldose sugar and dihydroxyacetone is a ketose sugar. For tetrose, erythrose is an aldose sugar and erythrulose is a ketose sugar. For pentose, ribose is an aldose sugar and ribulose is a ketose sugar. For hexose, glucose is an aldose sugar and fructose is a ketose sugar. For heptose, glucoheptose is an aldose sugar and pseudoheptulose is a ketose sugar. Now disaccharides. Disaccharides may be reducing or non-reducing. Examples of reducing sugars are: number 1, lactose. It contains 1 galactose and 1 glucose unit. Both are joined by beta-1,4 glycosidic linkage. Number 2 is maltose, in which 2 glucose units are joined by alpha-1,4 glycosidic linkage. Examples of non-reducing sugar is sucrose, in which glucose and fructose are joined by alpha-1 beta-2 glycosidic linkage. Sucrose is a non-reducing sugar because first carbon of glucose and second carbon of fructose, which contain the functional groups, are involved in the glycosidic bond formation. Then examples of oligosaccharides are raffinose, which is a trisaccharides having 3 monosaccharides units, and stachyose is a tetrasaccharides having 4 monosaccharide units. Then comes polysaccharides. Polysaccharides may be homopolysaccharides or heteropolysaccharides depending on the type of sugar unit. Homopolysaccharides are made up of same type of sugar unit and heteropolysaccharides are made up of different type of sugar unit. Examples of monosaccharides are starch, glycogen, cellulose, chitin, dextrin, etc. Starch is a storage polysaccharides of plant. It is made up of amylose and amylopectin. Amylose contains sugar units joined by alpha-1,4 glycosidic linkage. Amylopectin also contains a large number of sugar units joined by alpha-1,4 glycosidic bond, but apart from this, it has also alpha-1,6 glycosidic bond which makes branch point. Glycogen is almost like amylopectin but are more dense. Cellulose is a polysaccharide consisting of a linear chain of several hundreds to many thousands of glucose units joined by beta-1,4 linkage. Dextrin is produced by hydrolysis of starch or glycogen, and chitin is a major constituent in the exoskeleton of arthropod and cell wall of fungi. Then examples of heteropolysaccharides are agar, agarose, heparin, etc. Then here comes functions of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates provide energy and regulation of blood glucose. It prevents the breakdown of proteins for energy. Carbohydrates are an important component of many industries like textile, paper, breweries, etc. Agar is a polysaccharide used in culture media, laxative and food. Carbohydrates form a part of genetic material like DNA and RNA in the form of deoxyribose and ribosugar. Carbohydrates help clear gut and prevent constipation. Starch is the form of food that is stored in plants. Chitin forms the cell wall of fungi and the outer skeleton of insects. Thank you.